Okay, this is my 1994 GSXR1100. It's generally in good condition. I put around 3,000 miles on the bike. I've had it for about a year and it runs great. What I'm going to do this time is just go through the problems that the bike does have so that any buyer of parts of it's aware of what the issues are. The tank, as you can see, I tried to rub out. There's some scuffs that may not show up very well. Looked like they used to have a tank bag used on it, and I tried to buff it out and end up getting too deep. So that's what that blemish in the tank is. The tank also has a dent. That's really the biggest flaw, is a dent in the tank, and of course little paint flecks here and there that are, as you can see, some kind of areas where the paint is just flaked off at spots. From a distance it doesn't look bad. It actually looks pretty good. It's just up close you can see those flaws. Okay, we're going to start with the front fairing. Has a hole where a previous owner drilled in it for aftermarket mirrors. It's right at the edge there, that boot. Probably would be covered up by a factory type mirror boot, but I'm not sure of that. So just be aware that it has that flaw in this front fairing. It's really not overt or noticeable from a distance or anything. Also, the front fairing has a tab underneath this top little cowling piece that is broken off. That could easily be modified for a mend there to bolt up securely again. The fairings are generally good. The side fairings are generally good condition. There's some minor blemishes, some scratches on that decal, and then down here where it's fallen over, it's got some scuffs, some scratches in that decal as well, the 1100 decal, and then some minor scratches there in the lower part of the fairing. Really not noticeable from up high as you're looking at the bike. Something you almost got to be looking for. Some minor scratches on this side as well. A little scuff there. I think that somebody put some paint on to cover up some minor blemishes on this side as well. Again, it looks like it fell over on that side and got a little scuffed up. The mirror, also this left mirror has some scratches on it from falling up against a tree. The lower cowling, down here there's a hole. I'm not sure if it's going to show up on here. At the very bottom there's a hole that they drilled. Previous owner had zip tied this as a quick fix to hold that together, because this center cowling had a kind of a crack on the inside that you cannot see from here. You can't see it from the front. I reinforced that with fiberglass in the back so that it's fixed and is not cosmetically noticeable at all. The seat has a small tear. It's starting on this bottom edge right here, and that's really about it on the front seat. The rear seat has no flaws. It looks pretty good. The frame underneath where the rear seat mounts is one side is stripped. Needs to really be retapped, but I just have a larger screw just holding it in. It works just fine. That's the only flaw really as far as the subframe goes. The frame covers, as you can see, have scratches, just normal wear and tear. Again, this is a 18-year-old machine, and I'm assuming these are original plastics on it. There are some scratches. Other than that, they look really good. So when the rider's sitting on it, there's nothing noticeable at all that's really a flaw that stands out. K&N filters, they work fine. They're functional, but I guess just over the years they've been sucked in, and they kind of they've kind of lost their straightness there. Just to explain it, it's kind of squished in, and it's that way on both sides of both filters. But again, they function just fine. The engine runs strong, no white smoke. Second gear slips slightly under a load. It'll briefly slip and then kick back in. It looks like it's going to need a shift drum, or shift cam as it's called. I've replaced all 5 driven gears with low mileage ones. used ones, and it has a brand new shift forks. All 3 shift forks are brand new. It has a brand new second drive gear, new Barnett clutch and springs, Barnett Kevlar clutch and springs. None of that fixed that second gear slipping, so the only thing really left is the shift drum that it could be. The swing arm also has a gash. It's not in the best condition in the world. The Vance & Hines pipe's got some little scuffs on it, and of course some rust on the Vance & Hines 4-in-1 header there. That's really pretty much the faults with the bike. Just want the buyer to beware. Try to show you as well as I can these parts. Everything else, as you can see, it generally looks pretty good. I'm going to start it up real quick. Still a little bit cold. You can see the temperature did not come up. Once it's warmed up, it runs fantastic, smooth. It doesn't have any kind of running drivability problems.